last Thursday, I decided to treat my wife. I was going to take her to a big London show. When I say show, I mean a television recording of the Graham Norton show. Now, I believe some of your accountants, and some may be thinking, oh, Rod, a TV show, they're free tickets, aren't they? Just keep quiet about that. The main attraction last Thursday was Liam Neeson. My wife's from Dublin, big Liam Neeson fan, so fantastic. And to really make the evening special, I was going to take her to a very expensive restaurant on the way up there. And by expensive restaurant, I mean, of course, Pizza Express. Now, the more astute of you will know there's a 2-for-1 deal on a Pizza Express at the moment. You may get some gist as the type of person you're dealing with here. So on the way up on the Piccadilly line, my wife was saying, oh, it's going to be great this evening, Liam Neeson. I'm really looking forward to having a sloppy Giuseppe pizza, and it's going to be great, Rod. She said it several times. And I was reading the paper. As we crossed, we got fucking back to the station. We went up those steps onto the Jubilee Bridge, walked across. It was cold. She said, I'm really looking forward to my sloppy Giuseppe pizza. We got to Pizza Express. We sat down, and she went and powdered her nose. And at that time, the waiter came up, and he asked, well, what would you like? And I said, can we order quite quickly, in a bit of a rush to get outside, to go to the Graham Norton show? So the waiter said, of course, what would you like, sir? So I pointed at something that was indistinguishable, and he said, what does your wife want? I'd forgotten. It'd gone. So I said, she'll have a Four Seasons. She came back to the toilet, sat down and said, what have you ordered? I said, I've ordered a Four Seasons. She said, what have you ordered? A Four Seasons. And, you know, I think it's inappropriate for women to hit their husbands in public. So that didn't happen. So she rushed off to change the order, but it was too late. And it came. And her pizza, Four Seasons, isn't great. It's got anchovies on here and that sort of thing. She didn't like that. But luckily, the thing that I ordered was even a lot worse. It was a rectangular pizza with green salady stuff all over it. It was unlike anything I'd seen before. And have you noticed, when you're in a restaurant and the meal's not great, the waiter never comes up and says to you, enjoy your food, do you? They keep it well away from you. I think they can tell when the sort of steam's going out of your ear. So, that was that. And she said, why did you order that? You're not listening to me. Now, I have an excuse for not listening to my wife. It's because I'm married for over 20 years, and, you know, there is a technique, gentlemen, that I've learned, and that all you have to do is listen to the last sentence that they say and repeat that back to them. So the car's not working. He said, what to you? All right, and Janice isn't feeling very well. What's wrong with you? So all you have to do is repeat the last sentence. They say, all of this stuff you can just wash over. So we finished our meal. We got our 2-for-1 discount just. We rushed over to the Graham Norton show, and we couldn't get in. We were too late. So it wasn't a great evening. So you may say, what's the moral of that story, Rod? Apart from just demonstrating you're a complete and utter cheapskate.
The pizza after the show.
The moral of that story was, my wife, I didn't have my attention. I was elsewhere. And really, it's the most precious thing you can give somebody is their attention. So I look at you all this evening. You're looking at me, apart from this guy who's reading the paper, which is really... Okay, that's okay. You want to read the paper? That's fine. If you're here for the points, that's fine. Okay, because I know the room will split into 3. There'll be a third of you who will think, why on earth did we hire that guy, Ross? He's got a funny accent. I can't understand a word he's saying. He keeps on talking about bizarre parts of England I've never heard of before. I hate him. I'm going to complain to committee about him. But another third will go, well, he stopped us getting our pies early, didn't he? He went on and on a bit, but I can't remember his name. He was okay, I guess. And the another third, you say, oh, he was great. I loved him. I'm going to go and see all his stuff. I think he was really good. So here's my question for you. If you were me right now, and you were faced with that dilemma, a third of the people being antagonistic towards you, a third being indifferent. Let's call it indifference. Let's call it being British, right? And a third being really enthusiastic. Let's call that being Australian towards you. Which of those groups do you think I should try and pander to and try and win over? Who thinks I should try and, work with people who don't like me very much? Who thinks I should do that? Well, very good, very good. Who thinks I should deal with the indifferent, the British type? And who thinks I should deal with the Australians, the warm-friendly people? I have a problem with Australians. But for this evening, I'm going to go with you. It's very hard. If people don't like you, it's very hard to turn that decision around, the judgment around. It's very hard. If people are indifferent, let them go. My responsibility here this evening is the people that like me and to give them the best version of me. I can't control your opinion of me. You can't control your opinion of other people's opinion of you. Don't worry about it. And if you're going to have cadets say, what is this evening about? It's about being yourself. Be yourself. Have the guts to be yourself. Now, you're Australian, so you've got loads of guts on you. You've got nothing else, Have a go, you mug, isn't it, that your expression? That's all you've got in many ways. Pop, intellect, and charm, all those.